President Joe Biden emerged today as Republicans closed in on a clean sweep of the presidency, the Senate and the House, giving Donald Trump the most powerful possible mandate. A man Biden insisted he would have beaten. Instead, Trump's was a crushing victory.
Yesterday, I spoke with President-elect Trump to congratulate him on his victory. And I assured him that I would direct my entire administration to ensure a peaceful and orderly transition. That's what the American people deserve.
It was a dig at the chaos after Trump lost in 2020. But today, with the tables turned, Biden's role was as comforter-in-chief.
Remember, a defeat does not mean we are defeated. We lost this battle.
And he offered this praise for his defeated deputy.
She has a backbone like a ramrod. She has great character, true character. She gave her whole heart and effort, and she and her entire team should be proud of the campaign they ran.
But many believe it was Biden's insistence on staying at the top of the ticket, his hubris, that was in part responsible for yesterday's loss. That he didn't give enough time for a primary to perhaps allow another candidate to emerge, or that having defaulted to Kamala Harris, that she didn't have enough time to endear herself to the American people. She did win at least 68 million votes, but Trump simply won more. And yesterday, doing what he failed to do last time, she conceded the race.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for. But hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright. As long as we never give up, and as long as we keep fighting.
And for her beleaguered supporters, she urged this.
Do not despair. This is not a time to throw up our hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves.
Kamala Harris gave an emotional speech to the thousands gathered here to see her. She said that while she did concede the election, she did not concede the fight that fueled her campaign. Tearful staffers struggled to comprehend the scale of Harris's defeat, but the exit polls made clear she spent too much time on women's issues, failed to appeal to men, particularly young men, and didn't listen hard enough to ordinary Americans, their fears and their economic pain. Pain that Trump successfully pinned on her as the incumbent. I can see you're obviously very emotional.
Yeah. I'm proud of her for doing everything she could do, but I'm terrified for our country. That's all I can say.
It's really hard to see a good future, a good outcome out of Trump being president again.
I mean, as a black woman, I feel like it's tough. I'm still processing it.
Amid the well-wishers, we bump into the Democratic grandee, Nancy Pelosi, instrumental in pushing out Joe Biden. Speaker Pelosi, how are you feeling today?
I feel I'm so inspired by the Vice President's speech. She has so much strength throughout all of this, including today. Of course, I'm very disappointed.
And another 4 years of Donald Trump?
I don't want to even talk about him today.
All right, thank you. At Mar-a-Lago, the victor is in residence, the heightened security befitting a president in waiting. So far, only rumours as to who will be appointed to his cabinet. But we do know Trump has accepted an invite to meet with Joe Biden in the White House. It's unlikely to be warm, but it's a democratic norm after an election where so many feared those norms could be upended.